Hey troops, welcome back to another episode of our Burak Training and Development for uh, educators and all the personals and professionals in education industry. Here today we have another very important title that every teacher needs to know. Every naive teacher needs to know, not only the naive teachers, the teachers who are experienced for 5 years, 8 years, 10 years, because now the education system has been completely taken to another dimension. So now classroom management is a different kind of skill that every single teacher needs to master in. So, moving on, I want you to guess. Here we go. So I really would appreciate if whoever is watching this video and getting benefit from this video comments the answers of the questions in the comment box. So um, it's like an interactive program. So we would really appreciate if you write your answers in the comment box. So you also feel kind of, interactive during the training session whenever you take it. So uh, the first question here, guess what's happening in the pictures? What do you think? You have 1 minute to guess and write in the comment box. What is happening in the pictures? What do you think? Okay. What I am guessing is your answers will be unorganized, um, piled up with work, mm, messed up. Yes. Uh, Too many distractions around. Okay. Okay. Messed up. Okay. What else? What else do you see? Let's move on to another picture. So do you think all of them are happy? No, they're not, right? Because they're messed up, they feel negative energy around, nothing is organized. So they feel lazy. Look at their faces. They feel like dull. They feel like exhausted. So these are all the negative adjectives that comes to our mind once we see these pictures. Now let's move to another one. Let's see what's next. Now guess, what do you see? Yeah, again, write in the comment box. I would really appreciate that. A messy classroom, exhausted teacher, no management, no control on students, no proper seating arrangements in some of these, students playing around, no classroom rules are there but not followed well. Some of the chairs are upside down. So being a teacher, you would really see yourself through these pictures and your classroom through these pictures, even if you are experienced enough sometimes, even for a, you know, for a second or a moment, the classrooms go like this. And then a smart teacher and skillful teacher knows how to get it back to track. So today we will get a lot of tips on classroom management. So let's move on. What's next? Yes. Now what do you see? A scheduled teacher, well organized. The teacher's table is organized, managed well. I'm really thankful to the clip arts that I get on Google, and then I really take the picture and copy paste them here because I find them attractive and kind of, wow, 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 boom for getting, into diving into the topic. So Moving on. Yes, now what do you see? So in this slide, you see a well organized classroom, a well decorated classroom, the walls, the desks, the chairs, the classroom environment. It gives positivity, right? So all the classroom environment for all these pictures seems like calm, cozy, and well organized, of course. So please write down in the comment box whatever you feel is there in the picture, and what are your opinions about these classrooms. So moving on to the next one. So 100 naive teachers were surveyed and asked the question, in what areas do you feel you would like guidance in? Guess the answer. I want you to write down the answer in the comment box. I will give you a minute to think and write the answer in the comment box. Your time starts now. Okay, I'm really excited to see a lot of comments in the comment box for the answers, and definitely I know I'm gonna hit one of the answers that my title today is about. So when they were asked about this question, here is the answer, what they answered. So all the new teachers, when they were surveyed, 100 of them, and asked the question, like, in what areas do you feel you would like guidance in? Here is what they said. The first thing that they said was classroom management. The second thing what they said is how to be successful, and then how to plan the lessons. So today our topic goes on, and here today our topic is classroom management. So I want you to think for a minute. I'll give you a minute to think and write in the comment box. What does classroom management mean for you? Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm really excited to see the comments later. Okay, moving on. What does classroom management mean, and why is great classroom management important? It is important because you can write at least 3 comments in a row. Number one, number two, number three. Why is it important? Why classroom management? For what? Why do teachers need classroom management? There are many things I'm sure you wrote in the comment box, but the first thing, the classroom management is important. Why? Because the first thing that you need is inviting the students to learn, providing an environment in the class that will make the students really, really motivated to learn, be into your lesson physically, mentally, increases the positive behavior in the students, and prepares the students to survive and thrive in the society. Because what they learn in the classroom is what they perform outside. It has a lot of effect on the students' behavior, on the student's sociability, his or her friendly skills, socio-emotional skills. We sometimes, as a teacher, when you enter the class and you just start giving a lecture, or start teaching as per your plan, whatever your weekly plan says. But then when you are an amazing teacher, and when you know how to provide that positive classroom environment, you have no idea how you change the lives of the students, how you affect their lives, how you uh, make their personality, how you develop their personality, how you help them in personality development. Because every single thing you teach them throughout the year or academic session, that remains with them. Let's take you and I. We still remember the teachers that made a difference in our lives, right or wrong. So, all these things are relevant to the classroom management. It's not only that you tell the students keep quiet, don't talk, don't get up. Those are the rules, okay. But then what about that positive classroom environment where really, where really the student waits for the teacher to come, because they know that this teacher is going to provide us all the positivity, her behavior towards the students, her connection with the students, and her positive environment in the class, in every single thing she does throughout the session affects the student positively. Now, invites the student to learn with. So, inviting by sincere verbal comments. I appreciate your help. How can I help you? Inviting personal behavior by smiling, by listening, by giving thumbs up or high five. Trust me, when a teacher smiles at a student by heart and listens to them, they are all yours. Not only yours, they are all ears. Trust me. But the teachers, there are some teachers who have the personality issues in themselves also. They don't take the behavior, negative behavior of the students, then they in turn get negative with the students. They copy them. If the student is talking back, the teacher talks back too. This is not the level of the teacher. Teacher's level and teacher's mentality and teacher's patience level has to be as big as sky, as deep as ocean. So you have to have that, vast mentality, extending yourself, your imaginations, your thoughts. Don't narrow them down to an extent that if a student talks back to you, you talk two times back. No, that will create a negative atmosphere on a particular day. If any student talks back to you and you talk back, the day next to that, you will see two students talking back to you, and it will keep on increasing, and you will keep on losing control on your class. And this is what's going to happen. So appreciate them. Even if they help, they don't help, they irritate you, keep the irritation part aside. Look at the positive sides. If anyone is struggling, how can I help you? And the personal behavior, smiling every time at them, listening to them, giving them high five, giving them thumbs ups, that's going to make their day. And trust me, you will love your profession. You will love to go to the class, because I have seen teachers struggling going to the class because it really affects their mental health. Some of the classes are so overwhelming and pressurizing for them that they don't want to go into the class to teach. But this all comes with from both sides. Definitely, there are some behavioral issues from the students, but what's the role of the teacher? Day one, if you ignore. Day two, you ignore. Day three, you keep on smiling. Day four, you keep on listening. Day five, they are all yours. Trust me. But if you do the opposite, you will lose eventually and gradually the whole class. They will, the number of students who misbehave will increase because the negativity in the class will spread around. So it's all up to you. Listen to them, invite positive environment so the students really feel comfortable talking to you, learning with you, and in that process of teaching and learning. You invite students to learn with an inviting physical environment. Some of the teachers I have seen in KG sections, probably um, grade 1 and 2 also, um, mostly the lower grades, they keep live plants around in the classroom. That also creates a good physical environment. Giving them gifts, uh, putting any activity day where they do something for you, or project day where they do projects for your subject and then you give them gifts, or they participate in any kind of event where you feel that they really worked hard, and you give them stickers, and you keep a nicely well decorated walls, or you keep an appreciation notice board where you keep the names of the students, stick the names of the students who do well throughout the week. So this is how you keep the physical environment inviting for the students so they feel motivated every time. Now look at these pictures. What do you see? Write in the comment box. You have 1 minute. Do you see two different atmospheres? Two different moods? In one of the pictures, the student is lost. She is overpressured. She looks tense. She looks sad. But the other one, you see positivity. The student is smiling. The student is connected to the classroom environment. And the students behind are smiling too. So that is physical behavior the teacher is inviting the students with. Yeah, so two different pictures, two different classes, one class with negative atmosphere and the other one with the positive atmosphere. Now, increase positive students' behavior by addressing students by name. Sometimes I have really, as an academic principal, when I sometimes visit, it's been 10 years visiting the teachers, or more than 10 years visiting the teachers' classes and seeing different things teachers do in the classrooms. And some of the teachers, what they do is they call the students with their appearance. The girl with brown eyes, the girl with short hair, the girl with, or the boy with the tallest boy of the class. So instead of addressing the students by name, they address them by the appearance, which is completely wrong, which is completely negative remark. You don't know what the student is going through. Nowadays, the students have one more thing added up, new fear, which is body dysmorphia. They have fear of that body dysmorphia, that they're not looking nice, maybe they're fat, maybe their color, maybe their hair. So addressing them with their physical appearance might affect their psychology, might affect their mental health. So always address the students by their name. Always say please and thank you whenever they do something for you or whenever you instruct them something as a task. So it comes from you. When these words come from you, these words will rotate around the classroom. They will learn saying they will learn saying please and thank you because you will start it. You're the epitome of discipline in the class. Having a controlled and disarming smile, being lovable and capable, and showing empathy when necessary. Be the one the students are comfortable talking to, whether it's about their studies, whether it's about them. Be their mentor, be their advisor, not only the facilitator. This is what has changed from past years. This is 21st century teaching. This is what is needed from a teacher nowadays. Preparing students to thrive in society involves teaching. Subject matter is certainly an important part of teaching, so is preparing students to survive and thrive in a kind of society in which they live in or in which they will live. So you have to have those things in the classroom so they grow in being responsible, they grow in being cooperative, they develop they develop their courage, they know what self-esteem is. So you're making them a responsible part of society, not only a student who is just coming to the class and you're giving lecture and they're copying the notes. No, not only that, that will not be enough. They are our future. They are the ones who will run the world. So it is our responsibility to make them skillful enough, sociable enough, and develop all these, responsibilities and cooperations and courage and self-esteem skills within them. Moving on. What does great classroom management look like? I will throw this question and stop the workshop here. There will be another part of the workshop that will be uploaded soon, inshallah. Till then, I want you to answer and comment in the comment box about this question. I'll see you soon. Inshallah, have a great day. Thank you. Assalamu